Alright guys, it's Bob here and I've got a reviews for you. Now this is the MAGQI Wireless charging for your phone everywhere. Now with this one, you buy this separately, but you've got the little receiver sections that you plug into your phone and then trap it behind a case. So that does actually come as a separate piece. I think they're about £10 those pieces, $9.99 for the iPhone, something like that. But as you can see there, it is using an iPhone on the front of the box. And this is the desk version. There is also a car version of this. But you can see on there, it is the model C101. It is in white. They do black and white and black. And nothing on that end. And around the back, you've just got hands-free mode. Charging your phone has never been such an easy thing. Got the key standard. I'm assuming it's key, chi. I think it's key it's pronounced, but so we've got efficient charging, 1 amp output offer the same current as the cable does, and strong magnet to hold it in place. Automatically spot, the magnets enable phone finding the charging spot automatically, and compatibility when the use of the adapter, it can work with most smartphones on the market. Right, okay. So obviously it's better if you've got the wireless charging built into your device. So if we slide that out of there and we'll get it open. So let's have a look. So open up and you can see the charging plate there straight away. So I'm assuming the stand part is under here. And yeah, it's all there all ready for me, so I don't have to build anything up. There it is. Actually, that's quite weighty, so that's not going to give you too much slippage around on the desk. But obviously I will go away and we'll do some testing and some trialing on this, and we'll see how it goes. So we've got a user manual and USB to micro USB cable, which obviously plugs into the bottom of there. Is that no, it is a shiny finish. I was expecting that to maybe have a piece of plastic film on it, but it hasn't. And then if we get into here, get this bit out of here. As you all know, I use an iPhone 6 Plus. And get rid of that, and there it is. So there's the plug to go into the end of the iPhone. Obviously, that would then run up the back and you would trap that under a case, and it does have a removable film on there so that you can actually stick it to the back of your phone. So some people obviously don't like sticking things to the back of their phone, and it's got their branding on there. But we'll give it a try, guys, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. So guys, here it is. I've got it plugged into a battery pack so that you can see it in operation. I've actually had it on the back of my desk, actually. If I was going to complain about anything, it'd be the colour. I think it probably would look better in black or in the silver to match my the Mac, but that's just me, I suppose, complaining about colour coordination. But I suppose the only thing that really does look a bit off, and I'm not sure whether it's the cable they've supplied or the actual port, that goes in no further, so you're always left with that little gap just there. So if you're a bit OCD, that's going to put you off. But of course, once your device is on there, you're not going to see it. As you can see, while it's plugged in, you can see there's a little blue LED in there just glowing away. And if we, as you can see, I've put a clear case on so you can actually see it, and that's the actual receiver that plugs into the phone via the lightning port there. I haven't stuck it on. Purely because I do tend to plug it in direct to the Mac for getting video footage off it sometimes, and it is easier that way because my Mac isn't compatible with the latest versions of AirDrop, so that's how I have to do it. But if I now place that on there, and it's charging straight away. While it's charging, if we look over there, you can see that that light has now changed to a flashing green, and once it's fully charged, that turns solid green. Nothing really negative about it. Does get a little bit warm on the back there sometimes, not so much that it concerns me or worries me, but it is definitely, I've really liked it. And the thing is, it's on the days where I've taken that out because I've been plugging it into the Mac or whatever, I sort of come in and I want to put it straight on and then realise I can't. So it's a little sort of annoying from that point of view. But once it's actually on there, it what's that? Somebody appears to have discovered my American brother. Okay then, that's Robert Cooper. Right, I'll have to check into that. But as you can see, I mean, you know, it just works brilliantly. Actually, it has been. I tend to come in and put my phone straight on it because it's also giving it a place to put it as well. So it's giving it gives your device a home as well as having the function of charging it. Well worth the money. I'm hoping that Apple will implement wireless directly into their next devices, but without locking it down in their usual underhanded way. It'll be nice to see them put something in so that we can use something like this directly without having to have the receiver on the back there. But I have absolutely loved it. So I would like to say a big thank you to MAGQI for sending this out for review. And I'll leave all the links below and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers guys, see ya.